Hi, my name is Emma Reid. I'm from the UK originally. I now live in the United Arab Emirates. I've just had gastric sleeve surgery at Silverline Hospital in Kerala in India. And I thought I would give you an insight into the kind of care I've received from Silverline, both pre-op and post-op. I basically, when I first started researching into gastric sleeve surgery, I wanted to get the operation done in the UAE where I live. However, it's very, very expensive. So a friend of mine who is married to a man from Kerala and who knows the area very well suggested I go to Silverline Hospital because they have a very good reputation. So I looked at their website and it looked like a very professional hospital, like a very good hospital to go to. I looked at the credentials of the doctor who would be undertaking the surgery. His name is Dr. Vivekanand, and his credentials seemed to be first class, so I was very impressed there. So I considered it some more, and then I spoke to Jane, who's one of the patient coordinators at Silverline. She answered my initial questions. I then spoke to the director of Silverline, Dr. Tom Babu, and I really liked the way he spoke to me how he responded to me, because I asked him some very direct and forthright questions, and he answered me in a very open and transparent way, and he answered all my questions fully. So I liked the way he responded. I liked the way he spoke to me. I felt like he seemed I felt like I could trust him. He gave me a good impression of him anyway. So I thought about it some more, and I decided to go ahead with the surgery. So me and my friend, we went to Kerala, and the Silverline, they organised a pickup at the airport and took us to the hotel, which is just Olive Downtown Hotel. Is just 2 minutes from the hospital. It's very convenient. And on the first day I had lots of tests. A second day, lots of tests. Everything was fine. So on the third day, I went ahead with the surgery as planned. Looking back now, of course I was a little bit nervous. Of course it's an operation in hospital. Of course I was a bit nervous, but I did feel like I was in very good hands at Silverline. I didn't have any concerns about them at all. So when I woke up from the surgery, I wasn't in any pain, and I was in the recovery room all evening and all night, and I had nurses sitting next to me. They were in the same room with me, sort of keeping an eye on me. Which I was really glad about. I didn't really want to be on my own, even though I was sleeping a lot. Every time I woke up, they were there, and I was really happy about that. And then the following day, they took me back into my hospital room, and I started taking a liquid diet. And so they really looked after me. They told me what to take at what time, and they made sure I took it. And even if I was sleeping, they would make sure that they would wake me up so I could take the fluids that I needed to take. So they really looked after me like that. On the third day, they discharged me from hospital because I was doing really well, and the operation had gone very smoothly, and I wasn't in pain, and I hadn't had complications. And then after they discharged me, on the third day post-op, they discharged me, and then 2 days after that, I spent in the hotel with my friend. And even though my tummy was a bit sore, obviously, I did get out and do a little bit of sightseeing, which was really nice. And then on the 5th day post-op, I got a flight back to the UAE, which was absolutely fine. And I went back to work 2 days ago. So it's now been about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's now been about 12 days since I've had the operation. I'm back at work. I'm feeling great. I've already lost about 5.5 kgs. And it's all gone really, really well. I don't have any regrets. The care I've received at Silverline has been first class. From top to bottom, from left to right, I mean, absolutely first class. Dr. Tom Babu is really approachable and really open, and he's got time for you. At any time, he's got time for you. If you have any questions, he's there for you. The patient coordinators, there's 2 of them, Jane and Tinu, they're the same. They are there for you all the time, whenever you need them. The nurses, I was so impressed with the nurses. They are absolutely superb, and they looked after me so well. The hospital is like a boutique hospital. It has kind of, to me, it had quite an exclusive kind of feel. You know, there are many hospitals in Kerala that are huge hospitals, huge. They have maybe 1,000 beds, you know, but I didn't want to go to that kind of hospital. I wanted to go to a hospital where they have a more personal approach to you. And I certainly got that at Silverline. They were all fantastic. I can't fault them on any level. That's why I'm giving this testimonial to you. A few things I want to say as well regarding kind of the operation, which I think, information which might be useful to you. When my friend first suggested that I go to India to get this operation, I didn't really want to go to India because I hadn't been before, and I didn't know if it would be safe for me to go to. And I need to feel safe, obviously. So my friend, though, because she's married to a man from Kerala, and she's been there many times, she assured me that actually it is safe, and Kerala is a safe state, and southern India is very safe. And she told me a lot about it, and you know, I was open-minded, and you know, obviously, as you know, I went. And actually, Kerala is really the district. Actually, the hospital's in the district of Kochi, which is in Kerala, and it's really nice. It's a nice place to visit. It's kind of the people are really, really nice. It's kind of very green, and I felt very comfortable. I actually really liked being there. The hospital's in quite a central location, and like I said, there's a hotel called Olive Downtown that's nearby as well, like a 2-minute walk. So yeah, I did not have any regrets about having it done in India, and definitely, absolutely no regrets about having it done at Silverline. They've been brilliant. A couple more things I want to say is that not only has this operation removed my hunger, it's actually, surprisingly, I wasn't expecting this because nobody told me, but it's actually removed my craving for cigarettes. So I was a smoker beforehand. I've been smoking on and off for 20 years. And I've given up loads of times, but I've always gone back to it. But I had to give up for this operation. So I gave up for 5 weeks before the operation. And since the op, you know, not only has my hunger been removed, like I'm not really a little bit hungry, but I'm not that hungry anymore. The majority of my hunger's gone. Also, my craving for smoking gone. I have zero desire to smoke, and I'm really, really pleased. I can never see myself going back to cigarettes. The thought of me smoking now makes me feel like really awful, like ill. So that's an added benefit. So if you're a smoker, you may just find, and you want to give up permanently, you may just find that this, as an added benefit, this operation may help you. One last thing I want to say is, since the op, I've been doing really, really well. I was on liquid diet, now I'm on a MASH diet. The only thing I've been getting is esophagus reflux, which is basically, I feel a little bit tight here. But I've spoken to Dr. Tom Babu about it, and he's assured me it's fairly normal, and he's given me some advice on how to deal with it, and it's really not that a big deal. So yeah, I'm back at work, feeling good. My tummy's not so sore anymore. I've been getting loads of comments about how well I look and how much weight I've lost, and I'm really, really, really pleased I had the op, and I'm extremely happy that I had the operation at Silverline. I can't fault them. They're a first-class hospital. If you're thinking about getting this operation, I definitely suggest you get it done at Silverline in Kerala. Thank you.